What's going on, guys? So I want to make a quick video on skills. I kind of called out that $22.10 area. I just kind of want to give you the idea as to why I called that out. So if I go here to the daily chart here, as you can see here, we've had a few, almost 2 weeks here of consolidation here at these lower levels. A lot of supply zones down here, a lot of resistance. Some supports here, hasn't really been doing much of anything. As we can see here, as soon as it broke out of this whole $20.80 range, kind of put in a top here at 21.92, which is going to correlate with the 150-day moving average. And as of right now, we are retesting that average price again. Just broke above $22. We are currently at $22.09. We've got a little bit more supply here at about 20. If I just stretch this out a little bit, we've got a little bit more supply here at 22.40, and then the next measured potential move is going to be to 23.91. I would definitely use the 5-day moving average on the daily chart as your stop, which is also going to correlate with the previous day's lows of $20.74. So anywhere between 20.82 would be my stop, $20.70 would be my absolute stop. If you're looking to play this on a bounce, that would also be a potential remount and bounce area spot. Big level on this would be to take out this whole U-shaped pattern here, going back to this channel here on 610. I would look for a break of 22.68 for a bigger move to 23.27, and obviously if it takes out this upper Bollinger Band here at 23.19, it does have room to 24.70, and then any close over this top wick channel here at 24.94, let's call it 25, takes out all of this supply, and that would be the macro potential trade. So anybody who trades options, anybody who puts on larger size, anybody looking to swing trade this back up to previous levels, all-time highs, so forth and so forth. I mean, skills traded as high as $42, $45 at one point in time, 39 in that area. So the big macro picture on skills is obviously $24.70. Making sure that it takes out this channel here, 24.82. I would use 24.82 second entry as my time to start a position in this. But for right now, on a day trading and a short-term swing trading level, you can see here we finally broke above this whole channel here. So if I just draw a trend line here, we finally broke above this $22 area. 22.08 is going to take out this top, is going to take out this top, and on the fourth time we finally broke through. We are coming into a little bit of supply at around $16 at 22.13. We're also going to run into a little bit more supply here at 22.24. So if you're looking to take a second entry on skills, as of right now, we have topped out at around $22.16. I would like to see this get above 22 and start building above 22.25, 22.30. And I think we have our next measured potential to 22.60, which is going to be another 40 to 50 cents in that move. If I just scroll out here, anything above 22.68 on a daily close, we potentially have room back up into 24. So right now, skills is looking nice. On the hourly time frame, definitely going to use 21.80 in the 21.80s as a bounce play, 21.80s as a potential stop. Just know you also have some support here at 21.70s. You're also going to have support here at 21.50s. So it just depends on your overall risk, how long you're looking to be in this trade. All of the moving averages are starting to slope up. It is starting to look well. We are over the 50-day moving average on the daily time frame here, so all of that looks good. All of that looks good on skills. So let's just keep skills on watch here. Obviously, we're not going to get that big measured potential until we kind of take out 23. I think once we take out 23, we have room back to these two channels here, going back to the beginning of the month, 6.8, 6.7 area. That is the 200-day. And any close over 2470, that would start a big macro trade on scales back up into the 30s. So right now it still has a lot of work to do. However, there is a little bit of area of opportunity to take on a little bit of a trade here. You can see this is live. It's currently 9:30 in the morning Pacific Standard Time. We're trying to crack the supply here at upper Bollinger Band. We're trying to test this linear regression line here. Those two levels that we're testing right now currently is 2213, 2212. We are going to run into more supply here at 2223. So looking to break out here, just note that if it does fail, it could backtest 2180s and 2170s. So don't be alarmed. These are some supports in here. If we start breaking down below 2157, that's when I would start to be concerned. 2157 would lose all of these channels here and has room to 2130s, also has room to 21 and 2194. So definitely looking at skills to the upside, but it does have room. It still does have some room that it needs to work through here. 2225 would be a good area on a second entry that I would look to take on a break. Obviously, skills is not going to move that much. It's up 24 cents right now, only 1.14%. You know, so it is a slow mover. You do have to be patient with these type of stocks. They're not going to put in that big, massive, explosive move right off the bat. And generally speaking, when they do break areas of resistance, they tend to backpedal very, very quickly. So this broke the upper Bollinger Band here, put in a top now at 2215, and now it is back tracing a little bit. So if you're looking for a second entry on skills 2224, you want to use 5-day moving average on the hourly chart, 2184 as your stop. Generally speaking, any close on an hourly time frame below 2480s, you could use that to get out if you're looking to keep your risk small and you're looking for a very short-term swing trade. If you're looking for a longer-term swing trade, definitely want to wait for it to break 2225 and close above 2225. So if you got an hour, 30 minutes, 15 minutes until the close, and we are clearly over 2225, I would take that into an overnight position, just due to we could possibly have a gap up. It could possibly be a continuation to pre-market, but skills is looking good. It's on watch. It is at 66 on the RSI, coming into a little bit of overbought territory on the 1 hour time frame. But again, stocks can be overbought and or oversold for days, hours, weeks on end. So just take that with a grain of salt. Back to the daily time frame here. On the daily chart, daily time frame, realistically, on a swing for a macro level is 2268. That 2225 area could give you your first initial push to 2260s, and I think any close above 2270, 2268 is going to get you into the 23s and possibly test 24. But we have to see how the stock plays out. Obviously, you can see just based off the history, it has these run-ups, then has these sell-offs, and then has this run up and it has this little sell off here. Overall, the stock is on an upward pattern here, and it is above the 50-day moving average, which is bullish. So if you look at it just from a daily, just kind of monitor your trade, just kind of see where we're at here. Pushing a little bit more here, 2214, up 35 cents on the day, 1.56, 1.6%. We are coming into this supply zone here at 2227. Keep that in mind. We do have another supply zone here on the daily chart at 2247. I think let me take this one off because this is going to get confusing. Any break above 2247, 2250 is going to probably take it to the 23s. So just keep that on watch. But this is skills for you. Just wanted to throw this video out there because I have been watching skills for a little bit here. I did start a little bit of a starter position here on this break of this channel of 2095. So I believe my entry was about $21.01. I wanted to kind of give it a little bit of time, see if it was going to take that out. $21 is my entry here. I am definitely going to use 2180s or 2080s or 2070s as my stop. So kind of just watching this. I would like to play skills on a little bit longer time frame, just because it's going to need a little bit of time to work. But that is my video on skills, guys. Hope this helps a little bit, kind of gives you guys a little bit of insight as to what I'm looking at here. I will see you guys all in the next video.